investigation have come into a conclusion that Airbus have paid monies to intermediaries to induce or get the business from officials in other countries, including Ghana. Airbus by themselves, with this unimpeachable evidence, approached the investigators, America, France, and UK. And they themselves agree and submit to judgment to avoid prosecution. If Airbus, in their view, were of the view that, in fact, the evidence as gathered was not what it is, they would have challenged the evidence before the judicial bodies. They didn't challenge it. They agreed. Having agreed to these positions, they paid fines to avoid prosecution. Now we are being told that Samuel Adam Mahama is saying that the monies he received were indeed commissions. They were legitimate monies. I disagree. If indeed these monies were legitimate monies, what were paid to him by Airbus, Airbus should not submit to judgment and say that, well, these monies that we paid to Samuel Mahama and other people were all not legitimate monies. Now, fast track forward.
2 questions before you fast track.
Yes.
Airbus agreed to these positions. As a lawyer, when you agree with your client to submit to a plea bargain, does that mean your client is actually guilty, in fact?
You see, Sammy.
We're educating the public. I just want you to help me with the education.
Yes, Sammy. Based on facts, material facts gathered by prosecution, and based on the law in force, the law in force in America, and this other jurisdiction was that once Airbus took the view that they were liable, they could take advantage of the plea bargain and submit to judgment. And that's exactly what they did.
We have the same thing in Ghana. You must have led some clients to do a plea bargain. I have done that before. Let's educate the public. When you submit to an agreement such as this, does it mean automatically that you are actually guilty?
I hold that view that yes, once you decide that you are liable, you don't want to contest the judgment, the findings of an investigator, then you are liable.
But is that the law?
That is the view I hold.
Okay.
That's the view I hold, because if indeed you think that you are not liable, you must contest it.
You know that businesses sometimes will look into the reportage and the consequences to their name by way of a criminal prosecution and decide to enter an agreement to avoid prosecution. And that, in fact, prosecution could fail.
Of course. Of course. But you see, look at this. Look at the material facts in this matter.
No, I'm just...
No.
I'm just asking you about the legal points for you to agree or disagree that this is what the law is.
It is possible that the business may consider its image and say, well, we don't want to drag our name in the mud, and
That's
so
correct.
therefore want to enter into judgment.
That's correct.
To save our reputation.
That's correct.
And look at the material facts in this particular case.
Okay.
To the extent that in the first 2 aircraft, right? Even when, you see, you're talking about thoughts, even when the deal had gone through and they realized that they could not pay someone other Muhammad directly, okay, the Airbus officials set up, they made another company, a Spanish company, all right? Use that company, pay the money to the company as a conduit for the money to be paid to Mahama, some other Mahama. What was it for? You see.
So don't
truncate my thoughts.
This is my second preliminary question.
Okay.
This is not the major thing. So you can go ahead with your presentation.